How's it going, guys, and welcome back to ABTFM YouTube channel. Today we're back with another episode of the Enigma project with Getafe CF. Alright, welcome back to the series, and this is the second season of us with Getafe CF. And then if you haven't checked out the first season, you can check out from the info card on top of I don't really know which corner, and then or in the description box below. And I promise you there will be a lot of fun in the first season. And then do hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content, and then smash that like button as well. So I think I am just going to go through the challenge, like the rules of the challenge again. So in this series, in this challenge, we are only allowed to sign 8 players from Adidas, 8 players from Nike, and 8 players from Puma. And then the other 1 player can be from any other sport brand. So I actually keep track of this from footballbootsdb.com as well as between4lines.com, and I'll just link all the links down in the description box below as well. And yes, they definitely make my life easier because it's very hard to keep track of all those players sponsor, you know. And then today I'm just going to show you guys the transfer, and then the club vision, and then the tactics and schedule. So not going to play our game in this episode, but then I will play a game in the next episode. So in terms of the transfer history, we actually, if you can see right here, we actually sold a lot of players, and then we actually brought in quite a lot of players as well. So in this season, it only record that we brought in 4 players, but then in the last season, we actually has bought 3 other new player. So in total, we have 7 new signings in our team, and then we did sell a lot of players, to be honest. And our squad, I'm just going to show you, it's a relatively small squad, to be honest, because we only have 20 first team players right here. So back to the transfer history. I am just going to go through the players, and let me just show you guys this one. So this is the list of our players right here. So if you can see here, Adidas, we already have 8 Adidas player, and then in terms of the Nike players, we only have 6, which make a total of 14 players, and then 5 Puma players which is 19, and then the last player is from Joma, which is Alan Nom. So that makes us have 20 players in our current squad right now. And then those player with purple highlight is our new signing. So I'm just going to go through each of them. So the first one, let me just switch this back to FM, and then the first one is actually Lucas Mo. So I believe I offered him a contract back in the first season, and then he is going to join us as our defender. Yes, his stats looks pretty good as well. I would say 11 composure, 11 decisions might not be that good, and then acceleration 9 is not that good as well, but then his technical ability is actually pretty good. 13 heading, 13 positioning, 15 marking, and 15 tackling is what I'm looking for, and 15 jumping reach as well. Yes, I'm just going to play him as a central defender on defend, and later on I'll just show you guys the tactics as well. And then the next player that we signed is actually Ben Woodburn. Yes, Ben Woodburn. We signed him for around 2 million. Yes, 2 million pounds. I think it's okay. He still has the ability to grow, the potential ability to grow, and his current ability is only 2-star. So it's decent rating for the senior team. I hope I can just make him a good player again. You know, but he's actually injured right now, and he'll be out for 3 weeks. So he played the first game, but then he picked up an injury at the 64th minute. So he's out for 4 weeks. So he'll be missed a lot of game at the start of the season, but I hope he can step up and be a good player for us. And then we also brought in Dominic Haynes. Not sure whether I pronounced his name correctly or wrong. And then I am going to play him as a central defender as well. And his attributes actually looks pretty good. Aside from 7 aggression, I do love defenders with a bit of aggression right there. But then his heading, marking, passing is 14. That's pretty good. However, his technique is only 10. So might not be able to do the passing that he wants to. And then 12 vision, again very good. 14 positioning, 15 marking, 15 tackling, and then his acceleration is 11, jumping reach 15, strength 15, pace 15. Yes, he's a pretty quick defender right there. And I actually wanted to transform him to a wing back, a left wing back on support duty, to be honest. However, his crossing might not be the best, so maybe I'll just play him as a wing back on defend duty. I don't know. I actually want him to be the backup of our left side because we actually sold Matias Oliveira right there. And then I'll just show you who we sell last season. So Matias Oliveira, unfortunately, I can't keep him. He is actually a very, very good backup, but then he wants more first team football. But I can't guarantee him because we have Marc Cucurella, who has been amazing for us last season. And then we actually sold Dejane. I think you guys know this because he has agreed a pre-contract with Barcelona last season. And then Damian Suarez actually asked to leave, our right wing back right there, our captain after Dejane. He asked to leave. And then I'm 33 years old. I think, okay, why not? I'll just sell him. And then we actually managed to sell him for £2.5 million, which is very good. And then Joao Pereira as well. He asked to leave, and then yes, he was a decent right wing back, I'll say, but then his physical ability is just going downhill. So I'm not too sad about it. We managed to get £275,000 right there. And then in this season, we actually signed 4 more players. So the first one is Mujahid Sadiq from Deportivo La Coruña, and then he is our first choice central defender, to be honest. I think his acceleration, his physical ability actually very, very good. And then his mental looks great as well. 15 positioning, that's very good. Heading 14, marking 14, tackling 15, very good. But then his jumping reach is only 9. So he's a bit similar to Dejane, I would say. But no problem, we'll just start him as well. And then we actually loan in Neco Williams from Liverpool. And then his ability actually looks very, very good. His physical ability, acceleration, pace, stamina, so good. 16 crossing, which I like a lot. However, his defending ability is not that good, to be honest. 11 marking, 13 tackling, 7 positioning only. But then, yeah, I'm just going to play him as a wing back on attack at both sides. Actually, I actually start him as the left wing back as well, and he's actually doing a very, very good job for us. So that's a good one. And then we loan in Jan Ataki with a future optional transfer fee. So he's actually doing a brilliant job for me right now. And then he's a fairly defensive midfielder, I would say, but then I am actually playing him as a Carriello in the central midfielder position. His tackling, so good. Positioning is just great. Teamwork and work rate, so good. But then his attacking ability might not be that okay because 7 dribbling, 7 finishing, 11 first touch is okay, I would say. But then flair 9. Yeah, he's just a defensive option for us. And then we have Sandro, where we brought in with £8 million, but eventually will rise until £14 million. And then he was the top scorer last season in the La Liga. And then he was playing for Huesca, and then Huesca actually relegated to the second division. That's where we have to pick him up. Yes, I just love him as a player because I remember back in FM19 where I managed Everton, and then he was just banging so many goals for me. So yeah, he has been doing a pretty good job for us. So yeah, pretty happy with this signing. And then we actually sold, let me just sort by the fee, Amaf and Daye. Yes, he just came back from loan, and then I think he's looking at his attributes. I don't really need him as a player in our team, so I sell him for £4.7 million. Not that bad. And then Kema, the defender that played for us last season, I actually sold him to Southampton for £4.5 million, not that bad. And then Jack Harper, another player that came back from loan, and then I think I just don't need him because we have Anas Unos as a striker, we have Sandro, we have Jamie Mata, so I just sell him for £300,000. And then the other player is just all the young player, so I'm just not going to go through the players right there. And then let me just show you guys the club vision. So the club vision right here, play attacking football and sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. Yes, we are actually doing this, and then I hope that the board thinks that I am playing an attacking football. So work within budget, yes, on course. And then I am just going to show you guys end of current season what the board wants us to achieve. So in the Europa League, just be competitive. And then we actually played our first playoff game against Zurich, and it was a 0-0 draw. But I am going to show you guys a second game in the next episode. So in the La Liga, the board asked us to finish top half. So I think that's achievable because last season we actually finished 7th as well. And then in the Spanish Cup, reached 5th round minimum. So in the last season, our Spanish Cup result is not that good because we got knocked out by Real San Sebastian. And then yeah, I want us to do better in the Spanish Cup, and hopefully if we can, let's just go to the final this time and then grow the club reputation. Actually, I've passed this test, and then yeah, this just the club vision. And let me show you guys a schedule right here. So I've went through the friendly matches right here. 1-0 win, 2-1 win, 11-0 win against a very small club. And then Valenciano won 1-0, and then the first game in La Liga this season was against Atletico Pamplona again, and then we managed to win this game 3-2, all thanks to Anas Uno's last minute goal, 97 minutes goal. Yes, this one was, I was so nervous playing this game. And then the next game against Zurich, this one is a bit disappointing, 0-0 draw. At home as well, so we have to travel to Zurich in the next game away, and then hopefully we can win this game and qualify for the Europa League. And then the last game that I played against Sevilla, it was a 1-0 win. And then to be honest, we did not deserve this result because I think Sevilla had like 15 shots and then 5 on target, and we only have 1 shot on target, and then that's a goal from Sandro Ramirez right there. So I'm pretty happy about this. And then the next episode, I'll just show you guys a Zurich game, and hopefully we can win this. And then in terms of the tactics, I actually keep what we are playing last season, because I was going to change it to something like a 4-3-3, but then I just realized that we have a lot of defenders, central defenders in our team, and then we don't really have wingers and wing backs. So this is just what it is going to look like. 2 advanced forward, just like last season, and then Sandro and Anas Unos. This pairing is actually much better than either Jamie Mata and Engel or Anas Unos with Jamie Mata. And then attacking midfielder position was Timor, and I actually ideally it would be Ben Woodburn, because Ben Woodburn is 21 years old, and David Timor is already 31 years old if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. Yes, 31 years old. So I actually, and then his acceleration, agility and balance is not that good. So I actually wanted Ben Woodburn to play as the advanced playmaker here. But then unfortunately he's out right now. So we are going to play David Timor right here. And then Maximovic will be our deep lying playmaker. But then now he's out for I think 3 weeks as well. Yes, 2 weeks. So Maximovic ideally will be our deep lying playmaker, and Mauro Arambari will be our carrier right here. But right now, Jan Ataki is playing so good at this Carriello position, so I am just going to continue start him. And Maximovic is out, so we are going to start Mauro Arambari for now. And then in the left wing back position, it's gonna be Marco Correa. And then in the right wing back position, it's either going to be Alan Nom or Neco Williams, because Neco Williams is actually playing very well right now. So 2 appearances, 1 assist in the La Liga. And then in the friendly matches, he's just doing very well. And then in our central defenders department, I actually changed the middle one to a central defender as a stopper duty. And then Eric Kabako is actually carrying our defense right now. He's so good in this season. And then his aggression, bravery, and anticipation is good enough to play as a stopper as well. So I'm just going to play him as a central defender stopper. So he will just pump up to the field right here. And then Mujahid Sadiq will be on the right because he's right-footed. And then Dominic Hens will be on the left because he's left-footed. So sometimes I will start Lucas Moore as the right center back, or even Xabi Exeita. Yes, our experienced central defender is still in the team right now. So sometimes I'll start him as the right central defender right here. And then our goalkeeper is just David Soria. Yes, David Soria is so good. And then I think Tottenham and Liverpool actually offered him, wanted to buy him, but then David Soria chose to sign a contract with us. So I'm very happy about that. And then Chichinzola is just going to be our backup goalkeeper right there. And he's actually happy with that. So I am very happy as well. And then Yaya Toure, he's just aging 38 years old. And then he can, sometimes I'll start him as a deep lying playmaker in the midfielder area. But then his acceleration, look at his physical ability, is just not good enough for this league, unfortunately. And then the transfer window is not closed yet. However, I don't think I will just bring in other players right here. We do have £4.8 million of the transfer budget remaining. Ideally, maybe we'll just bring in another midfielder. Who knows? And then they must be a Nike player or Puma players because Adidas slot is just full right now, and not the other sports brand as well, because Alan Nom is the only one at Joma. And then yes, I think that's pretty much the first episode of the second season of the Enigma project. So I just wanted to tell you guys what happened during the break, and then what I've done in terms of the team selection, the tactics and stuff. And yeah, in the next episode we will be playing Zurich for sure in the Europa League Par 4th qualifying round, second leg against Zurich. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to end this episode right here. So if you enjoy watching content, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, and share it to your friends. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's ABT_FM to join the discussion of football. So yeah, that's all from me today, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.